So, yeah, we were fighting the big bad.
Why am I rolling so well right now? Like, what?
So I was originally introduced to D&D through one of my friends who I had lived with out in Kirkland and then into Renton. And then I kind of sort of fell off the rails until I moved back to Kirkland, where I was living with some of my coworkers, and they kind of got me back into D&D through 3.5 and through Pathfinder, and I sort of fell back in love with it. Then I also started watching Critical Role, and that kind of solidified my love, and I've been playing since. A little nerve-wracking because I hadn't played in a while, but once I started getting the hang of everything, then it was kind of like second nature, I guess you could say that. Just rolled with everything, no pun intended, and just felt comfortable. Probably my DM, who's probably been my best friend through this whole thing. We were living together in Kirkland, and he lives back with his folks in Redmond, and he just made sure everything was okay for me to like do certain things and be a certain way with my characters, and just really helped me grow. I've gotten a bit more creative, like as far as playing certain characters. Like I never thought I would play a barbarian, and I actually have a character that is a half-orc barbarian. I never thought I would be the type of character that can play from a distance and still interact with people at the same time. Because I've always played like the healer or some sort of character, but never played with the tank or the high dexterity and charisma base type character. So it's always good to branch out now and again. Always fun creating a new character, especially when it's your first one. It's like, oh my gosh, what do I want to do? What do I want to like play as? Do I want to do like magic based, or do I want to be a tank, or do a little bit of both? And it's always fun to go through your options and just figure out what you want to play. I've had one almost die, but never like total kill. Like, and it happened recently too with my tabaxi. She died, like straight up, and I was just like, oh my god, what do we do? What do we do? What's gonna happen? Oh, I was literally on the verge of tears at that point. I was just like, oh god. But then someone came over, cast Resurrection, and I was just like, okay. And then just socked the enemy in the face. I guess it's the rolling, because a lot of the time you'll get the good rolls on random skill checks. But when you need those good rolls in battle, it's an automatic facepalm. Like, why am I getting these? Just why? I guess it really depends on situation. With different DMs, it's a little different, like play style and all that, because some places have lifted certain restrictions when it comes to being in a group of people, or being with a group of people, and kind of maintaining that social distancing, all that. So you do get that feel of actually playing together. And then with the one I still do over Discord, the DM actually makes sure everybody gets a say. So nothing is really changed as far as playing in either style. It's just a matter of the DM's perspective and how they play. I personally prefer face-to-face just so I see everybody and respond to their reactions and enjoy the interactions that I get with people that I call my friends, my family. If I have to, I'll play over Discord. Most memorable moment actually would probably be one of the last sessions I had about a month ago. We were having this boss fight. It was me and a couple of my friends. And I was holding a dragon egg that hadn't been hatched yet. And the only way for it to be hatched was for me to say its name. And I was bawling in tears thinking I failed my mentor, I failed my team, and most of all, I failed this dragon. And I said the name and it hatched and he just went to town on the big bad. It was just like fire breath and it was just all sorts of crazy. I was like, what is happening? Like, what is straight up happening right now? Okay. But that was so good. Advice that I would give to anyone, or anyone has given me, or anybody, no matter the field. Don't be afraid to take any sort of big risk, especially when playing the game for the first time or doing something different, especially if you played before but have never played a certain character or played a certain way. Yeah, don't be afraid to take those risks, no matter how big or how small they are. And more importantly, just have fun, because at the end of the day, it is a game, but you are letting your imagination run wild. And it's always a good thing to do that sort of adventure.
Yeah.